Today we will start with a new chapter, that is work and energy. And for that, first of all, we will go through some videos from this smartphone. So let us start with the first one. You have to go through this video very much carefully, and after that we will discuss some of the important topics which we would have gone through in the video. So here is the first one.
So, what do you think happened here? Why did the truck not move? Do you think our friends here are not working hard enough? If more people came to help our two friends, will they be able to move the truck? Well, yes, they moved the truck. The words like force and work mean various things in various contexts. In physics, however, these words have definite meanings. Work is said to be done when a force is applied to a body and the body undergoes displacement. In order for a force to qualify as having done work on an object, there must be a displacement, and the force must cause the displacement.
So this was the first video based on in what situations is some amount of work going to be done by some other body, or we can say that when a force is being applied on an object, is it so that always there is some sort of work that is being done? First of all, what did we see? We had a truck that with force of time broke down in the middle, and now what driver has to do, उसको वो ट्रक रोड साइड पे लगाना है. For that we saw that a single man is not enough. When this driver tries to push the truck and make it towards one of the sides of the road, he is not able to move the truck to one of the sides. उसके बाद उसने क्या किया? कोई दूसरा बंदा आया, उसने आके हेल्प की. 3 लोग थे यहाँ पे वीडियो में हमारे पास, यहाँ पे 3-4 लोग थे. Means 4 people were able to move the truck from the middle of the road और उसको साइड पे कहीं पे लगाने के लिए. With increase in number of persons, but we have increased force. Suppose we have 4 persons who are applying equal amounts of force, and let it be 5 Newton per head. Means a single person is in a position to apply 5 newtons of force. And we have seen जब एक बंदा इसको पुश कर रहा है, यानी कि 5 न्यूटन की फोर्स लगा रहा है, तब ये ट्रक मूव नहीं कर रहा. जब चार लोग मिलके इसको पुश कर रहे हैं, क्या हम यहाँ पे कह सकते हैं कि फोर्स इज इक्वल टू 20 न्यूटन? एंड वी कैन सी दैट नाउ द ट्रक मूव्स टुवर्ड्स वन ऑफ द एंड्स ऑफ रोड with increase in force what we have achieved, फोर्स बढ़ा के हमने क्या किया?
ऑब्जेक्ट को
डिस्प्लेस किया उस ऑब्जेक्ट को। और जब हमने ऑब्जेक्ट को डिस्प्लेस किया एक पोजीशन से दूसरी पोजीशन में, सपोज दिस वाज द ट्रक एंड दिस हैज बीन डिस्प्लेस्ड, सो सपोज दिस साइड ऑफ द रोड। अगर हम डेली लाइफ की बात करें तो हम बड़ी सारी सिचुएशंस में अपना वर्क डन कैलकुलेट करने की कोशिश करेंगे, बट अगर हम साइंटिफिक लैंग्वेज में बात करें तो हम वहां पे कोई सिचुएशंस में किसी भी तरह का काम नहीं करते। यानी कि डेली लाइफ में मैं यहाँ पे खड़ा हूं और मैं थक गया 10 मिनट के बाद, ऑब्वियसली आप भी खड़े होंगे तो आप थक जाओगे 10 मिनट के बाद, बट इन साइंटिफिक लैंग्वेज और इन द लैंग्वेज ऑफ फिजिक्स व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट द अमाउंट ऑफ वर्क डन, कि मैं एक पोजीशन पे खड़ा था, मैंने कितना काम किया, तो मेरा वर्क डन क्या मिलेगा हमको? 0। अब ये डिपेंड करता है बेस्ड ऑन यूजिंग व्हाट फॉर्मूला वी आर गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट द अमाउंट ऑफ वर्क डन बाय एनी ऑब्जेक्ट। जैसा कि उसने वहां बताया, वर्क इज इक्वल टू फोर्स इनटू मींस इन दिस सिचुएशन टिल द ट्रक वाज एबल टू मूव, the amount of work done by the single person was equal to 0. The work done by the single person was equal to 0. It never does mean कि उसने किसी तरह की फोर्स अप्लाई नहीं की। उसने आपको दिखाया वहां पे कि हमने ये स्पेसिफाई भी किया वहां पे कि सिंगल पर्सन इज कैपेबल ऑफ exerting a force of 5 Newton, but even after the application of this much amount of force he is not able to move the truck from one point to the other. But when 4 persons collectively push the truck and park it on one of the sides of the road, we are having a force of 20 Newton, and in this case we now have some amount of work done, whereas in the previous case with the application of 5 Newton of force the amount of work done was equal to 0. Means hardly matters if we are applying some amount of force, if we are not able to produce any displacement in the object. If displacement is equal to 0, means our work done in this case is equal to 0. This is the main thing that we have to know about this work. Okay, let us go through the next video. This is a slide. Okay, let us go through these key points first. A girl climbing stairs and a boy pushing a cart are said to be doing work. Work is done on a body when a force applied on the body causes the body to move. हमने ये डिस्कस किया.
Yes sir.
You are climbing stairs, boy pushing a cart is said to be doing some work, but in this position or in this particular situation, if the cart is not moving at all, means the initial position and the final position of the cart are going to be the same. That simply means there is no net displacement of the cart from one point to the other. If there is no displacement of the object, force कितनी भी लगा हुआ, पहले हमने 5 न्यूटन लगाई, 10 न्यूटन लगाई, उससे नहीं ट्रक मूव हुआ, but when we applied a force of 20 newtons, in that case the truck moves from one position to the other. Next is work done by a force is measured as a product of magnitude of force and distance covered by the body in the direction of force. You have to note down this thing, that whatever is the direction of the applied force on the body, same is going to be the direction of the distance covered by the body if we are applying an external force on an object. However, there are certain forces which oppose the direction of motion of the body that we will discuss later. Now this is units of work. SI system, work is expressed in joule. work is equal to force multiplied by displacement. Work is equal to the product of force and displacement. If there is an application of force, as in this case, this was 5 Newton, but displacement was equal to 0, and we have seen that work done was equal to 0. Work is measured in joule. This is SI unit of work. Now, 1 joule force expressed in Newton, displacement this is expressed in meter. If we want the work to be equal to 1 joule, what we have to do? We have to apply simply a force of 1 Newton, and the body must be displaced through a distance of 1 meter. Then we can say that work done is equal to
1 joule.
That is, this 1 joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. Okay. Now, this is CGS unit, that is SI means Standard International System of Units. You can see the work done is said to be 1 joule if force of 1 Newton displaces a body through a distance of 1 meter and both are acting in the same direction, that is in the direction of force, that is applied force. 1 joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. CGS यूनिट्स में जूल SI यूनिट है वर्क के लिए और CGS यूनिट हमारे पास अर्ग ERG. The work done is said to be 1 erg if a force of 1 dyne. अब ये dyne कहाँ से आ गया? CGS यूनिट फोर्स का instead of Newton we have dyne. CGS. C stands for centimeter, G for
gram,
S for
seconds.
If a force of 1 dyne displaces the body through a distance of 1 centimeter in the direction of force, then work is said. This mass M is somewhere at this position. Means we can say this has covered a displacement equal to S. Now we have different kinds of forces acting on this mass. One is the external applied force, which definitely is acting towards this side, जिसकी वजह से ये मास यहां से यहां तक गया. This is applied force. This fits as per this definition, that is force is acting towards right, force is acting towards right. Displacement also takes place in the right direction, and here we can see this mass has shifted towards this side, means displacement is towards right. Both the force and the displacement are acting in the same direction. If it is so, work there is said to be positive. That we will see how this work then is said to be positive. But suppose we do not calculate the amount of work done by this force, that is the external applied force, and we are interested in finding out the amount of work done by friction. Let it be small f, which is force of friction. Does this also satisfy the condition that both the force and displacement must act in the same direction?
No, sir.
No. Displacement is towards right, whereas the force of friction is acting towards left side. Means in this case, we are going to use some other definition of work. Definition is going to be the same, just we are going to flip the sign. If this work done by this force, which is along the same direction as that of the displacement, if this is positive, means this work done, that is by this force, friction, this has to be negative. Reason, we can simply say that this direction has to be negative instead of calculating using the formula for work, because अगर हम राइट की डायरेक्शन को पॉजिटिव ले रहे हैं तो हमको लेफ्ट की डायरेक्शन को नेगेटिव लेना ही पड़ेगा। या आपके पास कोई हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल नहीं है कि आपको किस तरफ पॉजिटिव और किस तरफ नेगेटिव लेना चाहिए, लेकिन हम कार्टेशियन साइन कोऑर्डिनेट्स कन्वर्ट ये फॉलो करते हुए इस साइड पॉजिटिव इस साइड नेगेटिव, ऊपर पॉजिटिव और यहां नेगेटिव। नाउ सपोज वी हैव another case in which instead of being in the same direction, that is force was acting towards right, displacement is also taking place towards right. And we have also seen an example in which both the force and the displacement are acting in the opposite directions. Now suppose we have a situation when force is acting this way whereas the displacement covered is towards right. The formula we have used for work done, W is equal to Fs. This is valid only till both the force and displacement are in the same direction.
Okay.
If the direction of force and displacement is opposite, we cannot use this formula, that is force multiplied by displacement, and calculate the work done simply. Or if we see that diagram where the direction of force and displacement are not the same, means in this case force is acting this way and displacement taking place towards right. For that, suppose we have a string or something like rope. Let us go through this example with the help of this bag. Here this is like on the desk. We have to push this bag or pull this bag. Look at this. What you have to do? You have to pull this back straight way like this. Means force is being applied towards my side and the displacement of the bag is towards my side. Means this is the simplest definition of work in which we are going to calculate the amount of work done as the products of mass and force and displacement. Whereas see, change the direction of force. This was the horizontal direction of force. This is the direction of force now. Force is being applied in this direction, and the displacement of the object is still towards right. Means now we are having displacement towards this side. Means this bag was moving horizontally on the surface of desk, whereas the force applied was like this. And suppose theta is the angle between the directions of force and displacement. Now what we have to do in this case, we cannot say that the complete force F is acting towards this direction or this complete force F is acting towards this direction. अगर randomly आप ये चीज कह सकते हो कि force horizontal act कर रही है, तो randomly कोई ये भी कह सकता है कि force vertical act कर रही है. आपको नहीं पता ये force किस तरह act कर रही है. हम अगर एक जनरल एग्जांपल लेते हैं, suppose here we have an object or suppose we have a mass lying at this point which is being pulled with a force of 10 Newton towards this side and with a force of 10 Newton towards this side. Both the forces are equal. In what direction is this mass going to move? Straight line. Reason?
Because forces are equal.
Both the forces are equal. None of these two forces can dominate and make the mass, this mass, let it be m, to move towards itself. तो ये मास कहाँ से जाएगा exactly? एक और एग्जांपल, मान लो हमारे पास एक मास रखा हुआ है m, one force is applied in this direction, let it be 10 Newton, and the other force once again in the same direction, but in this case this is now 5 Newton. We can see this force in this case dominates and the displacement of this mass will be towards the greater force. What we have done, use the same example in this case. If larger component of this force is along this axis or a larger component of this force is along this axis, if this force is exactly at 45 degrees suppose, then we can say that the same component is going to be in the horizontal direction as it is in the vertical direction. What are these components? First of all, suppose this is the force, this is the direction of displacement, and this is angle between the two. We are not going to use the theta first. Now, if we use sin theta, which is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, cos theta, which is equal to base upon hypotenuse, we have to resolve this force into components and see which of the two components of this force is going to be along the horizontal or which is going to be along the vertical. Suppose we drop a perpendicular from this point like this. Let it be point O, let it be A, and this is B. Calculate the value of sin theta from this triangle. Perpendicular, that is AB divided by hypotenuse, that is OA. From this can we write AB as equal to OA into sine of theta. What is OA?
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse. And we are having force along OA, that is hypotenuse. Means we can substitute this OA as F into sine of theta. And this side we have AB. What is AB? AB is nothing. AB की वैल्यू आपको चाहिए. AB की ही वैल्यू आपको चाहिए. Means AB is equal to F into sine of
Theta.
means this component of force is going to be F sine theta. We can draw this component like this, and this much component of force is equal to F sine.
Theta.
The same way, if we calculate cos theta from this triangle, we have base upon hypotenuse. Base is equal to
OB.
OB. Hypotenuse
OA.
F OA means this OB will be equal to OA into cos theta. OB is equal to OA into
Cos
cos
theta.
theta. Means this OB, that is this component of force, is equal to OA cos of
Theta.
and OA is equal to once again force along the hypotenuse we have F, means this is equal to F cos.
Theta.
Now we have resolved this force into two components. One, this vertical component, and the other one F cos theta as horizontal component. Now you have to use these two components of force, and the formula we have already seen, that is W is equal to F into S. That can be derived from these two components of force. Now suppose we have a force which is acting like this, and the displacement once again is towards right. And we have to calculate the work done by this force, which is not in the direction of the displacement but at some specified angle with respect to the displacement. Now the component of force we know in the direction of this displacement, this F has a component equal to F cos of theta, and this side we have F sin of theta. Now suppose we have to calculate the work done. Can anyone tell if we have to write down the work done in the horizontal direction, what should be the expression for the work done? No one? If we have to calculate the work done in horizontal direction, what should be the expression for work done? We have simply to multiply force and displacement. Now the force along the horizontal is not F. Force along the horizontal is equal to F cos theta. Means instead of F, you are now going to use F cos of theta. Means if you have to calculate the work done by this force along the horizontal, you can write W is equal to, instead of F we have
F cos
theta multiplied by
displacement.
this formula we are going to use when we have to calculate the work done by a force which is inclined at some angle with respect to the displacement. Okay then, this is all for today.
Right.
Be prepared tomorrow.
Thank you.